I came back to Marietta after graduating from OU to help my mother for a couple of years, who was running the newspaper, and never left. I have loved living in a small town. I like the small town atmosphere. We wanted to raise our children in that kind of environment, and I have just been a part of the community for all this time, and feel like we have an important role in the community. If I've done anything of real merit, it's because of the influence of three women in my life. My grandmother, in 1924, her husband died, left her with a 13-year-old son and a newspaper. She had to be tough to be a publisher of a newspaper in that era. And she was without help for a number of years from the rest of the family. History repeated itself in 1952 when my father died suddenly of a heart attack and left my mother, Wilma Choate, with a newspaper and a 13-year-old son. And that is what had happened to me. Madoline Choate, Wilma Choate, and then my wife, Norene. Norene and I first saw one another when we were 14 and 15 years old at a square dance. Went around, I held her hand, I thought, you know, she's really exceptional. So from that, about 3 weeks after that to today, we've been together. I think that newspapers today must be creative, and they must provide a need for the community, but they also need to have other sources of income and expand their range of coverage and also their range of business opportunities. You can't depend on just one source of income today, or most newspapers can't, and provide the quality that I think a community deserves in journalism. We have people that have worked for us for 40 years, part-time, and they give us continuity in the community. My life goal after soul searching was that I wanted to be positive spiritual influence in the lives of those people that God brings into my sphere of influence.